Yeah, I'm Skinner, and I did league start my Vaal cleave in software. I was a couple hours late to the league launch because of work, but it's end of day one. I'm level 79. I'll be level 80 soon. I've already done my uberlab, 3.5k HP. We have 50% suppression. The tree is, as outlined by my build. Which I covered in the other video. I did manage to get my replica Wings of Entropy. I had to pay about 30C day one to get a top roll, so 80% increased phys and 5 blanket. You never have to worry about the offhand critical strike chance. It's always going to crit with the offhand. I probably need to do a video explaining how cleave acts with dual wielding. It's kind of weird. Mechanics are funky, but just know that it's always going to end up critting. Even if our main hand has like a 50% chance to crit, the offhand is always going to crit. It's yeah, don't worry about it. It attacks fast and it crits a lot. And I have my Ceaseless Feast. I got them for 3C. I think I got like the first ones that hit the market. I was live searching and bought them immediately. This was the very first thing that I bought. I saved my money for, and I grabbed this. I leveled with Shattering Steel until Act 6, and then I got a Vaal cleave and used that Act 6 through 10, which was just enjoyable. It was fun. And well, now I'm just been doing some low yellows and white maps, and I have this really fucking juicy 127 quant promenade that I don't have completion on, and it looks scary. So I thought I would fucking drag you guys along. Immune to the reflect phys, so I don't have to worry about that. But Vuln, 2 additional prod, chain, lower accuracy, and they're avoiding our impale when we're an impale build is going to be a little scary, but dude, we'll see. And then my Atlas tree, I am going to be doing shrines, so I came up through shrines, grabbed Shaping the Skies, Stream of Consciousness, and now I'm grabbing Shaping the Seas, and then I'll grab this. And then I'm going to come up and grab the Shrine Effect stuff and double Shrine. And then I'm going to decide whether I want to go Breach for speed clearing or if I want to go Expedition, because Expedition is really good. And why not throw the free triple Shrine on it, right? Let's get to it. The rest of my gear is just some life and resistances, dude. It's just stuff to cap my resist. That's why I only have 3.5k HP. Okay, so over there is nothing. Dude, that is a clusterfuck, dude. Holy shit, that shrine is scary. Dude. I can't get through it, dude. Alright, here we go. And we got our Vaal cleave, and we got a massive shrine. Yeah. This would be nice. Start stacking some more buffs. I'll leave the Abyss and the that for a little bit later. find that I like to clear a full map before like an abyss, because the problem with Vaal cleave is that the duration isn't very long, and so if I like stop to do that, I can ruin my like chaining of my Vaal cleave buffs together, if that makes sense. But you'll notice that we're really, really tanky as a Slayer. Also, there's a bug where we can't connect to the achievement server. But we're basically just sitting in all of this, and we don't really care. We cleaved another guy with a Vaal cleave there. Also, we do have 23% chance to block from our weapon, just because it is dual wielding. Since it counts as dual wielding, you do get the dual wielding buff. 15% chance to block and 10% more attack speed on top of everything else that it says. So we are just a blender. So my plan with this is that I'm going to be speed farming with a goal, with shrines, stealing buffs, and I'm gonna have a ton of fun with the build. Is it gonna be the fastest build for mapping? No. But is it going to be really fun, where I get to explore, you know, the options of what is possible? Absolutely. And, I mean, our single target is not bad, especially because we're going to, again, we're always going to come in to the map boss ramped. And, no, it's just fun, man. It's super satisfying. Again, I've gone over the mechanics. Ceaseless Feast is super important because it removes all of their armor and evasion. So don't be caught playing a melee impale build without them. They drop from Shrek. They're super common. Yep. Alright, let me get this stupid abyss so you can see what I mean by the fact that it like draws it out, because I think it's important. But give it an example. So I need one rare that I can call. There we go. And get the thing going. Ooh, deaths. Leech, please, please. Boss champ. I do love how fast the build is when it's deep slamming. Alright, get it low. Oh, I didn't get the call. That's so sad. Honestly, I kind of don't like that it doesn't linger. I feel like if you hit them, it should be like a lingering buff effect, that kind of like dominating below. How like if you hit them, that's like, they die in the next like 1 or 2 seconds, they'll, you know, they'll get converted. I feel like Vaal cleave needs something like that. There's a lot of times where you don't get the call like that. I got it there, but there's times where you just don't get it. Alright, come on. That's just not worth it. Alright, where are we going? Some guy who's like phasing the whole time is just annoying. Ooh, ooh. Precision aura. This can give you a lot of crit. So if we go to our offense, we'll see that. Well, I guess it didn't actually increase our crit. That's our like our normal crit before we've even spec'd the crit, really. You will see I do have my Assassin's Mark on hit already, but I was using Warlord's Mark on hit through the whole campaign. Because with Warlord's Mark, I mean, honestly, I was just self-casting it on like every boss. It just gives you a really nice amount of sustain, it gives you mana and life leech. And it gives you rage and endurance charges, which is just... Earlier in the campaign, you don't really have a good source for those. So it's pretty nice to have. Okay, store out. My favorite. And, ding, level 80. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, I was lucky. I'll show you guys what I mean by I was lucky. I had a divine drop, but I haven't spent it yet because I didn't feel it was like ethical to do that on like day one. Especially if I was gonna like show people, hey, here's my build. I farmed everything I have here, but by just being a drop in the game, right? This amulet is trash, but it's got, you know, a little bit of attributes, some life resistances. I got this from Diala, I think. This is pretty good. I got 2 amethyst rings. Bring my resist to 0. That was a big priority of me. I spent 3C on this ring. This ring dropped for me. So, it is what it is. This is some trash boots, but they had good move speed and chaos res, so I just crafted the worst life roll ever on it. I needed resist, and I bought a belt for 3C again, entirely from doing chaos recipe. I have a tab for just doing chaos recipe. You should do. And then I was just selling anything random, undercut everyone, an alch, a C, whatever. Bought my ceaseless feast for, again, 3C. Live searching it. Okay. This I paid 30. You're probably going to play less. They drop in price really fast, but I just really wanted mine early. And, but yeah, I felt like if I spent that divine on gear, it wouldn't have been ethical. Everything I got here was from chaos recipe or drops that were directly to me. So there you go. Level 80, day 1. It's fine. It's a strong build. You're going to struggle at first when you're getting to maps, and you're going to struggle if you try to use cleave early in the campaign. I don't recommend using cleave before Act 6. And the most important gem when you do get there, again, when you have your Vaal cleave, is that you need pulverize. Right? Pulverize is the most important gem. It's area of effect, and it makes your hit stronger. And the most important thing, you'll notice with my 5 link, I don't actually have multi-strike in, is because multi-strike is awesome, but not if I'm trying to get a large culling hit, right, for Vaal cleave. And you're going to have enough attack speed anyways. So, there you go. Day 1 update. Vaal cleave, level 80. It's in yellow maps. It's doing fine. I was with a late start. Cheers, and Replica Wings of Entropy does more damage than Innate Series Disfavor. Peace.